steal your limb. Top boy, top 10, never let the clock win. You gon' see the legacy. No if, just win. Never let them hopes stop. New chance, same man. Hooping like you Kobe, you got 24 every day. The one and only, better beat it like you MJ. Hit him with the bullseye, show him how the game play. The king, of course, about to hit him with the swish. Ain't nobody better see him trying, but they wish. Easy elevation, and it's just like meditating. You the champ, and they know this a celebration. I can see the finish line, standing, know they waiting. Knocking out the doubts and call a dream
sing. We ball for it all, there's no limit in this game. You go hard till you fall or you finish. I'm taking all my shots. If they need assistance, then I pass that rock. And they switching ends, we can ball for it all, there's no limit in this game. You go hard till you fall or you finish. I'm taking all my shots. If they need assistance, then I pass that rock. And they switching ends, switching ends.
Top shot a ton of vision when I see your eye. This is Block City, baby. Tell me who they wanna stop. Take him to the rack. Shots.
Welcome to the Sunday afternoon edition of the NBA here on 2K Sports. And tonight it'll be the Celtics going up against Philadelphia. Kevin Harlan here, joined by our analyst Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Bird out there with Russell. Then there's Havlicek. Then it's Pierce. And it's Kuzi in at the point. And for Philadelphia, James Posey out there with Pierce. Then there's Daniel Tice. Then there's Avery Bradley. And it's Kuzi in at the one spot. And so off the tip, it's Boston. Here's Kuzi. There's the pass to Bird. And the rejection by Bradley. Here's Kuzi. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
I tell you, Kuzi is pretty crafty down there on the block. Has that sense of how to score in traffic.
Kuzi passes to Russell. It's rebounded by Tice. Havlicek against Bradley. To the inside. And Tice throws it down.
That's the court vision of Avery Bradley. Remarkable how he finds these wide open teammates on a consistent basis.
Here's Kuzi. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Here's Bird. That shot off. Excellent D there from Pierce.
Boy, that's 0 for 3 in the early going. Just a little out of sync.
Kuzi passes to Tice. Count it. Good.
And that's his strongest trait, the unselfishness from Kuzi. Fantastic at realizing when one of his guys has an opportunity for a clean look.
Here's Kuzi. Here's Bird. Excellent D there from Pierce. Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
Now, here's Bradley. Pierce with it. Tice trying to break free. And that one's good by Pierce.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Outside, Pierce. Pass to Kuzi. To end the run. And Paul Pierce with the three.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Here's Kuzi. Dishes it to Pierce. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Pierce always been great at just getting into the heart of the defense. Feels real comfortable when he's in attack mode around the rim.
And the slam dunk by Russell.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Here's Kuzi. Pass to Tice. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Boston has possession. Ball's knocked loose. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain. Possession.
0-18 ball.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Rondo looking over the floor. There's the dish to Jones. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it fly from 18. And it's off the back rim. No good. Philadelphia leading by 5. Well, Dorsey's already a great scorer, and now Tatum has become an incredibly efficient scorer.
Well, listen, the great ones are not only about putting up numbers, it's how efficiently you do it. From 3, from the free throw line, this guy is so much more consistent. And yes, he's got the mid-range game that he can go to in tough spots. This guy plays big at the rim. He's everything you want offensively.
And so it's Boston with it. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. The kick out to Pierce. It's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Pierce has got 5.
And when you're open, Rondo finds you. Always has his head on a swivel.
Brown outside. Here's Green. Lays it up off the glass.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Rondo passes to Pierce. Here's Jones. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Irving against Rondo. There's Brown with the 3. Nailed from three-point land.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pierce against Tatum. Howard. Great D that time from Tatum. Irving attacking. They kick it out to Green. Pass to Brown. Buries it down low. Brown's got his second basket.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shot they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Philadelphia ahead, up 10. We'll take a quick break. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
They've also made their mark in the paint. A lot of their scoring coming down low so far.
On the court for the Celtics, they've got Jones. Garnett out there with Parrish. Then it's White. This ball movement by Boston. Sharman. He's covered by Brown. It's hauled in by Brown. Philadelphia leading by 10. To the paint. Here's Green. Garnett with the block.
KG has always had tremendous instincts. Sends another one back the way it came.
Here's White. Sinks the three-pointer. White's got the first basket of the second quarter for Boston.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
And Jeff Green, the bucket on the assist by Tatum.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
And Garnett slams it.
been defenders for over 2 decades now, Garnett. Yeah, he can still do this.
Austin shooting their first free throw of the game. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
One shot.
Free throw dropped for Garnett. Philadelphia with the ball. Now Bradley. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And Tice throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Cousy passes it to Garnett. And here's Bird. And it's James Posey with the rebound. Here's Cousy. To the middle. Goes up with it. The shot by Pierce will not go. Boston trails by 8. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. 17-foot shot on the way. And it's Bird missing.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And Tice gets it to go. Tice has got the lead up to 10 now for Philadelphia. Celtics on offense. And there's the pass to Garnett. Down low, Russell. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Tice has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Pierce. Up and in on the layup. And now a 12-point Philadelphia lead.
And you got to love Cousy's ability to really create opportunities for his teammates. Just a pure point guard with superior passing skills.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. They get it again. Here's Garnett. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, the league's most valuable player in 2004. What a career KG has had.
A free throw good from Kevin Garnett. Austin making a switch here. He's perfect from the line this time.
Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
Kicks it out to Bradley. Pass to Cousy. Now, here's Tice. Inside. Cousy passes to Pierce. Here's Posey. The tray. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And remember, Havlicek was a highly recruited quarterback, so you see his passing ability on that one.
Tice kicks to Posey. Tice trying to break free. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Oh, great ball movement there.
59 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Collins. Pass to Pierce. 4 on the shot clock. Pulls it up. And they get it back. Garnett the pass to Cousy. Here's the floater. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
I tell you, Cousy is pretty crafty down there on the block. Has that sense of how to score in traffic.
Garnett with the block. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's Havlicek missing. Philadelphia leading by 12. Here's Cousy. Driving in. Here's Pierce. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capital.
And so it's Philadelphia with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. Right back after this break. drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Nice game. Great performance by Paul Pierce.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Philadelphia, we've got Daniel Tice. Pierce out there with James Posey. Then there's Avery Bradley, and it's Cousy in at the point guard position. Boston trails by 14. On the wing, Bird fires for three, sinks the triple. Bird's got the first basket of the second half here for Boston.
Could there be any doubt? I mean, Bird's such a dead-eye shooter. Sometimes this guy practices threes with his eyes closed.
Kevin Garnett with the steal. And he drives in. And the rejection by Bradley.
Pierce.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here.
Who wants the t-shirt?
Boston may get a switch here. Russell's checked in. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. They've led by as many as 14 points. Outside Irving. And Green slams it in.
You love the leadership of Kyrie Irving from the lead guard position. Yes, he's looking to score, but he's adept at finding the open teammate.
Boston trails by 11. And more than one observer, Greg, has called Irving the most entertaining player in the game. What do you think?
A lot of competition for that distinction. But Irving does some things that no one else can, at least at his level. And then you never know when he's going to give us a juicy soundbite.
2 on the clock. Bird can't hit.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
To the paint. Here's Green, and Green slams it in.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those.
Here's Boston now. It's a 13-point game. Here's Cousy. He's covered by Irving. Tatum against Havlicek. Pierce wide open. He fires. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Pierce has got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Irving passes to Poe. Over Cousy. Poe misses. Boston trails by 11. Here's Pierce. That one doesn't drop. Great D that time from Tatum. In the corner, Irving with it. Back to Brown.
In the third, 2 minutes.
Poe down low. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Poe's got his first basket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Right the pass to Russell. With the floater. Great D that time from Tatum. Philadelphia leading by 13. Here's Brown. Kicks to Green. Shoots from 12. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Here's Sharman. Drops it in from 11 feet.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Here's Irving. That one falls. And Philadelphia leads by 13.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Bird, the pass to McHale. It's White on the wing. Three-pointer. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. 51 seconds left in the third quarter. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. Robert Parrish is checked in for Russell.
Substitution for the away team, Robert Parrish.
Boston trails by 13. Now here's White. Bird outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Bird's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Celtics.
Just such great consistency on that jump shot. Even though he's not always squared up, Bird terrific in the catch and shoot there.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Brown, the layup off target. Passes it to Bird. Dishes it to Parrish. Tries it from 19 and misses it off the right side of the rim. And so it's Philadelphia with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their defense has been active and effective. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Boston trails by 10. On the floor for Boston. Rajon Rondo is out there with Jones. Then there's Bird. Then there's McHale. And it's Parrish in at the 5 spot. Brown against Rondo. Brown the pass to Green. The kick out to Tatum. Philadelphia moving the ball around. On the wing, Green. Back to Irving. Rocket 6. He dishes it to Poe. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Here's his check in for Boston.
Checking in for the away team.
Outside Rondo. The pass to Pierce. A 3-ball and a clear foul there as he shot the triple. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, here's the message Stephen Silas gave to his team. He said, I love how we're shooting the basketball. You guys have been locked in from 3. Just keep taking makeable shots. If you don't have it, pass it to the guy who does. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
That's his first.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
Yeah, they're taking care of business in the paint, too, getting valuable points down low there.
Boston trails by 10. Here's Kuzma. The dish to Pierce. Havlicek outside. That's tipped. It's Bradley on the wing. To the inside. The shot, no good. Now Boston takes it the other way. Here's Havlicek, fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
You guys, you got to know who you're guarding. You got to run the shooter off that sweet spot. And for Havlicek, that's anything in the mid-range area. Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
The shot's good from Kuzi.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Boston trails by 9. Here's Kuzi, the 15-footer. And it's Havlicek missing.
And they continue to control the glass.
Here's good.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Kuzi passes to Cowan. Now here's Pierce. Posey covering. 5 on the clock. From outside the arc. Kept alive by Boston. Collins picked his pocket. Kuzi passes to Tice. He feeds it to Pierce. Here's Kuzi. Back to Pierce. It's stolen by McHale. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Daniel Tice. That's foul number 2 for him. Russell, he's checked in for Boston. Bird comes in for McHale.
Onto the floor for the 018.
Pierce with the steal.
Bird.
For 3. A rebound by Bill Russell. Boston trails by 11.
2 minutes.
Here's Kuzi. He kicks it to Havlicek. Connects from 3-point range. Havlicek's got 6 in the quarter.
And that's his strongest trait, the unselfishness from Kuzi. Fantastic at realizing when one of his guys has an opportunity for a clean look.
Kicks it out to Bradley. Another miss by Philadelphia.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Pass to Havlicek. Fires the 3. Doesn't go for it. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Led by as many as 14 points. Tice passes to Pierce. Nice shot from 10 feet out.
You know, they work the ball into ideal position there to get the high-quality look.
Boston trails by 10. Here's Bird. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
The kick out to Pierce. Pierce is doubled. Philadelphia moving the ball over. And it's sent back by Russell.
And guys, this is where instincts come into play. So much you have to read defensively. Russell not fooled at all.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Here's Kuzi. Inside, it's tipped. Stolen by Bird.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Kuzi. And the rejection by Bradley. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Bradley.
Checking in for the 018.
Here's Kuzi. So Philadelphia wins it. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability.
Said she like